Okay, well, yeah, basically the song I Used to Be a Vegan is kind of just based on growing as a human being, you know what I mean? And sometimes we think we found the perfect place or the perfect title, and sometimes that place or that title may change, you know? And instead of beating myself up over it, you know, like I used to be a vegan, I used to be a vegetarian, I used to be a pescatarian, and I'll probably be all of those things again in my life at some point. But right now I'm not that, you know what I mean? A couple weeks ago I was doing a raw food diet for, you know, I did raw food only for like close to 2 months, you know, and then I decided like I just don't want to put any title on anything, you know, so I want to be able to be free to do whatever I want to do. And like my song says, or our song, I used to be a vegan. In that song it says like you can be a vegan and still eat unhealthy, you know what I mean? You can eat fried tofu that's GMO modified and all that stuff, and it could be completely bad for you, you know. So it's like I'm more about being healthy than just being a title, you know what I mean? So,
but in regards to your interview with PETA, just like
right.
where you're coming from, like if you could speak to that briefly.
Oh yeah, well I mentioned PETA in the song because I once did an interview for PETA, and it was when I was a vegan, and so I spoke about how, you know, I don't remember exactly what I said at the time, but I probably said, you know, it's wrong to eat animals, it's not healthy, you know, and sometimes I think that the way animals are consumed in this nation is done really wrong. You know what I mean? I still agree with that. But in certain instances, I don't feel like it's all bad to eat meat anymore.
Gotcha.
So,
did you want to speak to it?
For me,
Appreciate it.
I was vegan for like 8 years, and I was doing it obviously to be more healthy. When I first started, I felt light. I felt like I had smoked some weed. I felt high because my digestion wasn't processed. It wasn't so heavy. So I was like on this cloud for maybe I say about 6 months, and then I got asthma. So that's why I started doing it, to try to figure out the ways to do it. So I did it for 8 years, but like around the 7th, 8th year, I just started getting really sick. So I started going to this acupuncturist. I worked with her for like 2 years, and she was like, I told her I was a vegan, and she was like, what? She's like, you gotta go eat some meat, you need some protein. And I was like, are you serious? I thought I was doing the perfect thing for myself. She's like, you need protein, your lungs need to rebuild, you need those building blocks. So I tried it out, and I immediately felt better. And I just tripped because I was like, wow, I thought I was doing the right thing for myself. But the thing about the song is that it was right for me at that time. But then it stopped being right. And I just changed with it and evolved. And I think that's what the song is about. It's like I used to take martial arts, and they used to say, you have to be like earth, wind, fire, and water, depending on the situation. You have to be flexible and malleable to change yourself, to evolve, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what the record is about. I used to fast once a week, eat nothing but raw. Like, I've been through so many phases of it, and now I just, like this week, I ate a little meat, I ate salad some days today I ate soup, vegetarian soup. I just do what I feel day by day at this point. So that's what the record is about. If you're a vegan, applause, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't tell somebody to do like some all-meat diet, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you got to do what's right for you, and that's what the record is about.
Got you. Appreciate it. Definitely.
Right on, man.